chosen ones. Coming 3 days are God-set dates. You will regret ignoring this warning. This is not a small moment in your life. This is a turning point that has been prepared with care, with love, and with deep intention from God. The coming 3 days carry a weight that your spirit can already feel, even if your mind does not fully understand it yet. Something is shifting quietly, something is aligning behind the scenes, and something important is being placed right in your path. This is why you feel a pull inside you, a gentle but strong stirring that refuses to let you ignore this. These are not ordinary days. These are days marked with purpose, marked with grace, and marked with a chance that will not come again in the same way. Type Amen if you feel this message in your heart. God is not trying to scare you, God is trying to prepare you. There is a difference between fear and awareness, and what you are being given right now is awareness filled with love. When God sets a time, it is not random, it is precise, it is intentional, it is filled with meaning that stretches beyond what you can see with your eyes. These next 3 days are part of a bigger plan that has been forming around your life for a long time. You have walked through confusion, delays, and moments where nothing made sense. Yet all of that has been leading to this point. There is a door that is about to open, but it will not stay open forever. There is a chance that is being placed in front of you, but it will not wait for hesitation. This is why this warning matters. Ignoring it does not stop what is coming, but it changes how it affects you. When God calls your attention, it is because something valuable is within reach. It is because something meaningful is about to pass through your life, and your response will shape what happens next. Take a moment right now and show your support by liking this video, because this helps this message reach those who need it at the right time. You have been chosen for a reason, not because you are perfect, but because your heart is willing to grow. God sees the parts of you that others overlook. God sees the effort you put in even when no one else notices. God sees the quiet faith that you carry even in your weakest moments. This is why these days are important for you. They are not for everyone in the same way. They are personal. They are connected to your journey, your healing, and your future. There is a quiet preparation happening inside you right now. You may feel it as a sense of restlessness or a deep need to pause and reflect. That feeling is not random. It is God gently guiding you to become aware, to become present, and to become ready. When something important is about to happen, there is always a moment of stillness before it. That stillness is where clarity is born. That stillness is where your heart begins to understand what your mind has been missing. Do not rush through these days without paying attention. Slow down enough to notice what is being placed in front of you. Pay attention to the people you meet, the thoughts that come to you, and the moments that feel different from the usual pattern of your life. God often speaks through simple things, through quiet signs, and through gentle nudges that guide you without force. When you stay open, you begin to see what was always there waiting for you. Type 777 if you trust God. There is also something being removed from your life during this time. Not everything that leaves is a loss. Some things leave because they no longer belong in your future. Some things fade away because they were only meant for a season. This is part of God's protection. It may not always feel easy, but it is always done with purpose. When space is created, it allows something better to enter. When something ends, it makes room for something that aligns with your growth and your calling. You are not being left alone in this process. God is walking with you through every step of these days. Even when you feel unsure, even when you feel overwhelmed, there is a presence surrounding you that is steady and unchanging. That presence is guiding you, strengthening you, and helping you move forward even when you feel weak. You are being supported in ways that you may not fully see yet, but you will understand it as things begin to unfold. Hold on to faith during this time, not a loud or forced faith, but a quiet and steady trust. Trust that God knows what is best for you. Trust that what is being prepared is for your good. Trust that even the things you do not understand right now are part of a plan that is leading you somewhere meaningful. Faith does not always remove uncertainty, but it gives you strength to walk through it without losing hope. These 3 days are a gift. They are a window of opportunity. They are a moment where your awareness, your attention, and your response matter deeply. What you choose to notice, what you choose to accept, and what you choose to let go of will shape what comes next in your life. This is why this warning is given with care. It is not to pressure you, but to wake you up to what is already moving toward you. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not lost. You are exactly where you need to be for what is about to happen. Stay open, stay present, stay connected to the quiet voice inside you that is guiding you gently forward. These days will pass, but what they bring into your life can stay with you for a long time if you are ready to receive it. You may not see everything clearly at once, but there is a gentle clarity beginning to form inside you. That clarity is not forced. It grows naturally when you choose to stay close to God and remain open to His guidance. Could the CIA actually be hiding a 7-second ritual capable of turning money problems into success? A confidential CIA finding reportedly reveals a special 7-second practice that activates brainwaves linked to attracting wealth. Supported by science and 4 elite laboratories, this simple ritual done at home is helping struggling people move toward dream lifestyles. But this page might not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it is erased from the internet. There is a strong need in these days to protect your peace. Not everything deserves your attention. Not every voice deserves your energy. When God is aligning something important, distractions often try to pull you away from what truly matters. This is why you may feel a strong desire to step back from noise, to limit what drains you, and to hold on to what brings you calm. That feeling is not random. It is a quiet instruction to guard your heart and keep your focus clear. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. God is also restoring something within you that felt broken or forgotten. It may be your confidence, your sense of direction, or your belief in better days ahead. Restoration does not always come all at once. Sometimes it comes in small moments that slowly rebuild what was lost. A peaceful thought, a sudden understanding, or a gentle reassurance can be the beginning of something powerful. These small changes carry great meaning because they show that God is working from the inside out. There is a lesson in patience during these days. Not the kind of patience that feels like waiting without hope, but the kind that feels steady and grounded. God's timing does not rush, and it does not delay. It arrives exactly when everything is ready. These 3 days are part of that timing. They are not random moments. They are carefully placed points in your journey where something begins to shift into place. When you accept this, you begin to feel less pressure and more peace. You may also notice that certain memories come back to your mind. These memories are not there to trouble you. They are there to help you understand something you may have missed before. God sometimes brings the past into your awareness so that you can see it with new understanding. This allows you to release what no longer holds value and carry forward only what helps you grow. There is healing in this process, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. Take a moment now and like this video to help this reach someone who needs this encouragement today. There is also a strengthening happening in your spirit. You are becoming more aware of your worth, your purpose, and your ability to move forward with faith. This strength is quiet. It does not need to prove itself to anyone. It simply exists within you, steady and reliable. God is building this strength because you will need it for what is ahead. Not in a way that brings fear, but in a way that prepares you to stand firm and move with confidence. These days are also about clarity in relationships. You may begin to see people differently. You may understand who truly supports your growth and who does not. This is not about judgment, it is about awareness. God is helping you recognize where your energy is best placed and where it is better to step back. This understanding allows you to build connections that are healthy, supportive, and aligned with your path. There is something important about the way you respond during these days. Your response carries weight. Choosing calm over panic, trust over doubt, and awareness over distraction can change the direction of what unfolds. God gives you guidance, but your response completes the process. This is where your role becomes active. Type 1010 to receive blessings. You are also being reminded that you are not alone in any part of this. Even in moments where you feel uncertain, there is a presence that stays with you. That presence is steady. It does not leave when things become difficult. It remains, offering quiet support and gentle direction. When you pause and listen, you can feel it. It is a calm assurance that you are being guided, even when you do not have all the answers. There is a sense of renewal that is beginning to rise within you. It may show itself as hope, as a new idea, or as a feeling that something good is coming. This is not something you need to force. It grows naturally when you allow yourself to stay open to God's work in your life. Renewal is a sign that something old is making way for something new. It is a sign that growth is happening, even if it is not yet visible on the outside. Stay gentle with yourself during these days. Not everything needs to be figured out immediately. Not every step needs to be perfect. What matters is that you remain connected to your faith and continue to move forward with trust. God understands your journey better than you do. He knows where you have been, where you are now, and where you are going. That understanding is what guides His actions in your life. There is also a quiet joy that is being prepared for you. It is not loud or overwhelming, it is steady and lasting. It comes from knowing that you are aligned with something greater than yourself. It comes from feeling that your life has meaning and direction. This joy is not dependent on everything being perfect. It exists even in the middle of challenges because it is rooted in faith. As these days continue, remember to stay present. Do not let your mind drift too far into worry or doubt. Focus on what is happening now. Notice the small moments of peace, the quiet signs of progress, and the gentle reminders that you are being guided. These moments may seem simple, but they carry deep meaning when you pay attention to them. You are being prepared for something meaningful. It may not look the way you expected, but it will bring value into your life. Trust that what is coming is aligned with your growth and your purpose. Trust that God is leading you in a direction that will bring you closer to peace, clarity, and fulfillment. Why are so many people claiming that this CIA ritual transformed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked method, connected to the CIA, is said to be both powerful and effective. The short brainwave technique, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping everyday people go from financial struggle to prosperity. Dream homes, new cars, and travel are becoming possible. But this video could disappear at any time. Click the link in the description and comments now before it is gone. You are being drawn closer to a place of inner stability. Not the kind that depends on everything around you being perfect, but the kind that remains even when life feels uncertain. This stability is built through trust, through quiet faith, and through the understanding that God is in control of what you cannot see. When you hold on to this, you begin to feel less shaken by outside circumstances. You begin to stand with a sense of peace that does not easily fade. Type 222 to claim miracles. There is also a refining happening in your thoughts. You may notice that certain negative patterns are becoming easier to recognize. You may begin to see clearly how some thoughts were holding you back or creating unnecessary fear. This awareness is not meant to discourage you, it is meant to free you. God is helping you clear away what does not serve your growth, so that your mind can become a place of peace instead of worry. When your thoughts become lighter, your heart follows with ease. These days are also teaching you the value of stillness. In a world that often pushes you to keep moving and keep doing, there is something powerful about pausing. Stillness allows you to hear what is often missed in noise. It allows you to feel God's presence more deeply, without distraction. This is where understanding grows, and this is where direction becomes clear. When you allow yourself moments of stillness, you begin to see that you are not lost. You are being guided step by step. There is something being prepared for you that requires a clear heart. This is why forgiveness may come into focus during these days, not as a forced act, but as a gentle release. Holding on to past hurt can block the flow of what is trying to come into your life. When you release it, even little by little, you create space for peace to settle in. God is not asking you to forget what happened. God is helping you let go of the weight it carries. Take a moment now and like this video, so this reaches someone who truly needs this encouragement today. You are also being reminded of your strength, not the kind that comes from pushing yourself beyond your limits, but the kind that comes from standing firm in your faith. This strength is quiet and steady. It does not need recognition from others. It simply exists within you, growing stronger with every step you take forward. God has placed this strength in you because you are capable of moving through this time with grace and courage. There is a gentle shift happening in how you see your future. What once felt unclear is slowly becoming more defined. This does not mean you will suddenly have all the answers, but it means you will begin to feel a sense of direction, a feeling that you are moving toward something meaningful. This is how God often works. Not by showing the entire path at once, but by lighting one step at a time. Type yes to receive miracles. There is also a sense of protection surrounding you during these days. You may not always notice it, but it is there. It shows itself in moments where things do not go wrong, even when they could have. It appears in situations that resolve quietly without trouble. This protection is part of God's care for you. It is a reminder that you are not navigating life alone. There is a presence watching over you, guiding you away from harm and toward what is good. These days are also about aligning your actions with your faith. It is not enough to feel something in your heart. It is also about how you respond through your choices. Small actions carry great meaning right now. Choosing kindness, choosing patience, choosing understanding. These are not small things in the eyes of God. They are steps that shape your path and bring you closer to the life you are meant to live. You may also feel a growing sense of gratitude, even for things that once felt ordinary. This shift in perspective is important. Gratitude opens your heart in a way that allows you to receive more. It changes how you experience your life. turning simple moments into meaningful ones. God is helping you see the beauty that was always present, so that your heart can remain full, even as you move forward. There is something about these days that calls you to trust more deeply than before, not because everything is easy, but because you are learning to rely on God instead of your own understanding. This kind of trust is powerful. It brings a sense of peace that does not depend on outcomes. It allows you to move forward without fear, knowing that whatever comes, you are supported. As these days continue, remember that you are being shaped for something meaningful. Every moment, every thought, and every step is part of that process. Even the things that seem small or unimportant carry weight when they are part of God's plan. You are not wasting time. You are being prepared. Stay grounded in your faith. Stay open to what is being shown to you. Stay gentle with yourself as you move through these changes. There is no need to rush or force anything. What is meant for you will come in the right way and at the right time. God's timing is always steady, always intentional, and always filled with purpose. God is shaping your inner world so that you can carry what is coming with strength and peace. When the inside becomes steady, the outside no longer controls your emotions in the same way. This is the quiet transformation that often goes unnoticed, yet it changes everything. You may feel a growing sense of awareness about your choices. Simple decisions are beginning to feel more meaningful, as if each step matters more than before. This is not pressure, this is clarity. God is helping you understand that your path is shaped by the small things you do each day. The way you respond, the way you think, and the way you treat others all carry weight. These are the moments where your life is gently redirected towards something better. Type 1111 to affirm your faith. Is it really possible that a 7-second ritual could turn financial hardship into sudden prosperity? A study connected to a CIA leak introduces a short money ritual that is already changing lives. Approved by 4 neuroscience labs, it trains the mind to draw money toward you. People who once struggled financially are now living their dream lifestyles with luxury homes, vehicles, and travel. But this information might not remain online. Click the description and comments now before it is permanently removed. There is also a gentle release happening in your life right now. Things that once felt heavy are starting to lose their hold on you. This does not mean everything disappears instantly, but it means the weight is becoming lighter. God is helping you let go of what has been holding you back for too long. This release is necessary because what is coming into your life needs space. You cannot hold on to everything at once, and you are not meant to. You are being invited into a deeper trust, not just in what God can do, but in who God is, a steady, loving presence that does not change with circumstances. This kind of trust creates a calm within you that nothing can easily shake. Even when things are uncertain, you begin to feel grounded. Even when answers are not clear, you feel supported. This is the kind of faith that grows stronger over time, built through experience and quiet moments of understanding. Take a moment now and like this video so that this reaches someone who needs to hear this today. There is also a sharpening of your intuition. You may begin to sense what feels right and what does not more clearly than before. This is not something to ignore. This is part of God guiding you from within. When you listen to this gentle inner voice, you begin to avoid what is not meant for you and move toward what is aligned with your path. It is a quiet guidance, but it is consistent and reliable. These days are also teaching you to slow down your reactions. Not everything needs an immediate response. There is wisdom in pausing, in taking a breath, and in allowing yourself to see things clearly before acting. This pause gives you space to respond with peace instead of reacting with emotion. God is helping you develop this calm approach because it will serve you in many areas of your life. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. There is also a sense of renewal in your energy. You may notice that you feel a little more hopeful, a little more open, and a little more ready to move forward. This shift is not accidental. It is part of what God is doing within you. When your energy begins to change, it opens the door for new experiences to enter your life. You begin to attract what aligns with your growth instead of what keeps you stuck. You are also being reminded of the importance of staying true to yourself, not in a way that separates you from others, but in a way that keeps you aligned with your values and your faith. God created you with a purpose, and that purpose cannot be fulfilled by trying to be someone else. When you stay grounded in who you are, you move through life with a sense of authenticity that brings peace. There is something about these days that is helping you see the bigger picture. You may begin to understand why certain things happened in your past. You may start to see how those experiences shaped you into who you are today. This understanding brings a sense of peace because it shows you that nothing was wasted. Everything had a role in preparing you for where you are now. There is also a gentle reminder that you are allowed to rest. Not every moment needs to be filled with effort. Rest is part of the process. It allows your mind and heart to recover, to reflect, and to be ready for what comes next. God values your well-being, and taking time to rest is part of honoring that. As these days continue, you may notice a growing sense of confidence, not loud or overwhelming, but quiet and steady. This confidence comes from knowing that you are being guided. It comes from feeling that you are not alone in your journey. When you hold on to this, you move forward with less fear and more trust. There is also a strengthening in your connection with God. It may feel subtle, but it is real. You may find yourself more aware of His presence, more open to His guidance, and more connected to your faith. This connection is what will carry you through whatever comes next. It is your foundation, your support, and your source of peace. You are not being rushed into anything. Everything is unfolding at the right pace. These days are part of a process that is leading you towards something meaningful. Trust that what is happening now is preparing you for what is ahead. Trust that God is guiding each step with care and intention. There is a sense that something is settling into place, like pieces of a puzzle coming together quietly. You may not see the full picture yet, but you can feel that something is aligning. This feeling is important. It is a sign that you are moving in the right direction. It is a reminder that everything is working together in a way that will make sense in time. Stay present in these moments. Stay open to what is being shown to you. Stay grounded in your faith and your trust in God. These days are not just passing by. They are shaping something within you that will continue to grow even after they are over. You are stepping into a deeper awareness of how God moves in your life. Not through force, but through gentle direction. Not through pressure, but through quiet alignment. This awareness changes how you see everything. You begin to notice that even the smallest moments carry purpose. A simple pause, a calm decision, or a quiet realization becomes something meaningful when you understand that God is present in it. This is how your perspective shifts, and this is how your faith grows stronger. Type Amen if you believe God is guiding your steps. What is the real story behind the 7-second brain technique that is creating new millionaires? A surprising CIA leak has revealed a short brain ritual that helps ordinary people eliminate debt and attract major wealth. With support from 4 neuroscience labs, this simple method practiced at home is turning financial stress into a better life. Homes, cars, and vacations are becoming reality. But the government may remove this information at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There is also a deep sense of acceptance settling into your heart. Not a passive acceptance, but a peaceful understanding that where you are right now is part of your journey. This does not mean you stop growing or moving forward. It means you release the need to fight against what is already happening. When you accept the present, you create space for peace to enter. You allow yourself to move forward without carrying resistance that drains your energy. These days have also been teaching you the power of quiet confidence. Not the kind that needs recognition, but the kind that simply exists within you. You begin to trust your path more. You begin to trust your choices more. You begin to feel that you are capable of handling what comes next. This confidence is not built overnight. It grows slowly through moments of trust, through steps of faith, and through the understanding that God is always guiding you. Take a moment now and like this video so that this encouragement reaches someone who truly needs it today. There is also a deeper connection forming between your heart and your purpose. You may feel a stronger pull toward what truly matters to you. Things that once felt important may begin to fade, while things that align with your faith and growth become clearer. This shift is not accidental. It is God helping you move toward what is meant for you. When your heart and your purpose align, life begins to feel more meaningful and more fulfilling. Type 777 if you trust God completely. You are also learning to move forward without carrying unnecessary weight. There are things you have already outgrown, and these days have been helping you see that clearly. Holding on to what no longer serves you only slows your progress. When you release it, you feel lighter, you feel freer. This freedom allows you to step into what is coming with an open heart. There is a sense that something new is beginning, even if it feels quiet at first. New beginnings do not always arrive with loud changes. Sometimes they come as a subtle shift in your thoughts, a calm sense of direction, or a quiet confidence that you are moving forward. This is how God often works. He prepares you from within before anything changes on the outside. This preparation is what makes the new beginning strong and lasting. You may also notice a deeper sense of gratitude growing within you. Not just for the good moments, but for the journey as a whole. You begin to understand that even the difficult times had a purpose. They shaped your strength, your patience, and your ability to trust. This understanding brings peace because it shows you that nothing was wasted. Everything has been part of your growth. There is also a reminder in these days to stay grounded in your faith. Not just in moments of comfort, but in every moment. Faith is not only for when things are easy, it is for every step of your journey. When you hold on to it consistently, it becomes a steady foundation that supports you through everything. As these days come to their final moments, there is a quiet reassurance being placed in your heart. You are not the same person you were before this began. You have grown, you have learned, and you have become more aware of God's presence in your life. This growth is something you carry forward. It does not end here. It continues to guide you in the days ahead. There is also a sense of readiness within you now, a feeling that you are prepared for what is coming next. This readiness is not about knowing everything. It is about trusting that you will be guided when the time comes. God does not expect you to have all the answers. He expects you to trust Him as you move forward. You are also being reminded that your journey is unique. You do not need to compare it to anyone else's path.